bonny banks and bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny banks of Loch Lomond. You take the high road and I take the low, and I'll be in Scotland a full year, but me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny banks of Loch Lomond. So this is a folk song of Scotland, and this is kind of a beautiful melody, and the lyrics is very kind of a mysterious, interesting. For example, well, you take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before you, but me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny banks of Loch Lomond. And the Loch Lomond is located in Scotland, I think kind of a west Scotland, and it's a beautiful area, Scotland Highland scenery, and Loch Lomond is a relatively big lakes there, and apparently this guy was bidding farewell to his love, and so you take the high road and I take the low road, and so there are two roads going to Scotland, and you take a high road, that means you are like a noble, or you are richer, or something like that, but I take the low road. That means I am down, I am kind of a fugitive, and I was I am the maybe criminal or something like that, and so probably I'm going to the prison in somewhere in Scotland, and so that's why those two people never meet again. And so this is kind of a sad story, and tell me that yeah, there's lots of folk songs like that in that particular time. I don't know when that was, like a Jacobians, I think, that era, and so yeah, I love this song. I got to know this folk song relatively late, maybe maybe 10 years ago or so, maybe, and I heard it on YouTube, and I really liked it, and just because of this particular lyrics, mysterious lyrics, and a beautiful melody, and my love for Scotland is kind of multiplied. I like to visit there, somewhere in Scotland, like a sky, all lots of beautiful, islands and beautiful sceneries there, and so yeah. The another song, that's coming from Ireland, and I got to know this much earlier, probably 20 or 30 years ago. It goes like this. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the lads are with their lassies, and their eyes are all glowing. They're gone off among the heather. Will you go, Lassie, go? And we'll all go to together to the wild mountain thyme. When it blooms around the heather, will you go, Lassie, go? This is like a old folk song from Ireland, and this particular song's name is, I think, the Wild Mountain Thyme. Some time ago, Lassie Go. When I heard this, this is when I was listening to the New Christy Minstrels old albums, probably 1980s, I would say, because when I came to the United States, I was amazed how there's so many the second-hand record store in Seattle, for example. There's lots of them. It's very, very cheap, and so I missed. When I was young, I was a teenager. I really liked the New Christian Minstrels, but I didn't have any money to buy any LPs or anything at that time. So when I found those LPs at the second-hand store in Seattle, I was ecstatic. So I accumulated lots of New Christian Minstrels LPs, and this is kind of a later songs by New Christian Minstrels, and when I heard it, again, it's a beautiful melody, and go Lassie go. When I hear the Lassie, I'm not the English expert at all, but the Lassie means a dog name, so it was something like that. So I thought it was kids playing with dogs in the field, and they said, "Go Lassie, go," something like that. But it turns out Lassie is the young maiden in Irish English term, and the lad is a young boy. So lad and lassie go together for this Irish highland or whatever to see this beautiful thyme. This mountain thyme. It's like heather. Heather is blooming all over. Heather is like purplish pink flowers. It's beautiful. So when it's blooming, it's very, very stunning sights in Ireland, I would say. So this particular song, I think, singing about the particular beautiful landscape of Ireland. And of course, this particular song inspired lots of movies, and I think most recently the Wild Mountain Thyme, I think that's the name of the movies. I try to watch this, but it's about this girl growing up in Ireland and have a boyfriend or something, and they kind of apart, and they meet again or something like that. I didn't watch whole through, but anyway, so this particular song is also very, very beautiful. So Ireland and Scotland, it's like a British Isle, right, more or less, and for some reason, because of these songs and because of the English language culture, I have been fascinated by their culture there. They have a music, and they have a literature, all these English cultures there. And so if you are like a folk song fan or music fan or English literature fan, of course you get interested in Scotland or Ireland. And the Scotland, for example, they have this famous Robert Burr, I think, and he is the one of the most popular poet in Scotland, and people in Scotland loved him, his poems and everything, and he exudes this charismatic power in, I think, in Scotland especially. And they have a haggis, right? Haggis is this preserved a pork meat or something that you eat, when this festivities comes up, and that particular custom still here and there performed in the even United States. They have this particular festivity of this Scotland holidays or whatever, and I think people from Scotland I think attached to that, and yeah, so I think that's very, very interesting. Irish is the same thing, we have this green t-shirts, green sweaters or whatever where they wear on the St. Patrick Day, and they have a parade, St. Patrick parade, here and there in the U.S. Because there's so many Irish immigrants here, established habitations here, and so those culture is very strong in the U.S. And me coming from Japan, I am just marvel to see those things going on here, and that's one of the things that I get kind of a wonder why that is. Of course, there's a long history of this. People coming from the Ireland, for example. There's lots of people came, immigrated to U.S. When during the I think the potato famine. The potato was destroyed because of disease in the particular Irish land, and no food there. And during that time, I think many people moved to the U.S. From Ireland, and that's why the East Coast, typically there's here and there the Irish towns or something like that that became established. Yeah, that's kind of interesting, and I see once in a while, my friends and colleague or whatever I went to school. There's here and there the Irish people, and they are very proud to be Irish descent, and sometimes they have this red hair, and that's one of the reasons that people ask, "Oh, you have red hair? Are you from Ireland?" or something like that. And yeah, very conspicuous presence here in the U.S. Yeah, I think that's another reason that I became kind of interested. But I think that mostly, I think all these, British Isles in general. I think Britain, southern part of England or whatever it is, very interesting to me, because of the English language, I would say.